Hey, what's going on, you guys? Depdoc here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Where today it's actually gonna be like an announcement, but today we're gonna do a review of Godzilla vs Kong. I watched the movie last night, yesterday when it came out, and I think we might do like one every Thursday. I don't know yet, but let me know down in the comments if you like my review before I get into this. And yeah, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. And here's your daily meme. There you go. Alright, so now we're done with the intro. We can now talk about the movie. Alright, so last night when I watched the movie, I hated it. I absolutely didn't enjoy the idea of the movie. But after some thinking and not being so biased and thinking about it in a certain way, I want to give my 2 cents of an idea of what I actually think about the movie. Alright, so the premise of the movie is that basically they have Kong and then like Godzilla sends him, and then there only can be one Titan, so that's the reason why they fight. And then like a lot of other stuff happens, and causing it to basically be a carbon copy of Batman v Superman, which that's what actually killed the movie for me. It's basically a carbon copy of Batman v Superman. I'm gonna spoil some parts of the movie just because I want to bring my point across. The whole entire point of the movie is that we got Godzilla in the last movie. He saved us all from King Ghidorah, and then now in this one we're like, why is Godzilla killing everybody? It's because King Kong exists. That's what you think. So then they fight. They win once, and then they lose once, and then it's like crazy. And you're like, oh my gosh, and everything, and then out of nowhere, this robotic Godzilla comes out of nowhere, and they basically team up together to fight, and then they fight him. It's the same exact thing as what happened in Batman v Superman. They fight, they see Doomsday come in, they fight him, they kill him. That's what happens in the movie, and then Superman dies at the end. But that's practically what happens in King Kong versus Godzilla. It's the same exact movie. It's the same exact plot, and like the side characters don't really help out with it either. The side characters are very boring, and they're very not helpful. The podcaster of the movie is not helpful. Millie Bobby Brown is just there to pull numbers for fans that are of Stranger Things, or even of her, because she's very famous for who she is. It's just that there's nothing really here for the movie. But I do want to say that the movie is going to be good just because of, big giant monsters fighting. The way that the movie looks is great, and the way that it's all put together isn't too good, but just them being together is pretty awesome. Like just destruction with like everything, and like Godzilla when he breathes the blue fire is awesome looking. Like he's cool looking, and so is King Kong, and like it's just an all cool movie all around. Like they look cool, the designs are nice, but at the end of the day, does that really prove for anything? Like, I'm not gonna go and watch a movie for looks. I mean, if I did, it would just be, it'd be like me going to an art museum. If I wanted to go to an art museum, or if I wanted to look at some concept art for Godzilla, I could. But I really don't. I don't have an urge to. And I watched this movie just because, well, my friend was like really excited to watch this movie, and I was like, okay, it's on HBO Max, we'll watch it. And knowing the fact that like I started off with a movie that was a big giant passion project, and was really good and was excited for a sequel of ideas, this movie just kind of proves Warner Brothers' point completely. So if you guys don't know, Warner Brothers basically just want to make movies that are more for family and more for kids, and just something that is a whole entire kid movie, or a whole entire family movie, or something like that. They're not looking for anything dark, scary, bloody, gory, anything. Like this movie could be gory. They could actually have made this movie gory if they wanted to, but they didn't, because they know that kids are gonna watch Godzilla vs King Kong, and that's the way that Warner Brothers is thinking. Warner is a company that is ran by more people that are trying to be on the safe side of everything in this world, and are trying to push for the new movement of everything has to be censored and everything has to be calmed down, which I don't really agree with. I think that life needs to be working more in a way for both to be equal, let everybody be happy. If you like only push one way, it's not going to make everybody happy. I'm getting sidetracked. And a way that I'm saying this is because they copied the whole entire story from Batman v Superman. That's the first problem. And every other character besides King Kong and Godzilla are very flat. I mean, yeah, they did have their times in the other movies. It just doesn't help though. They in my opinion, I think that the movie really wasn't worth the if you went out in theaters and watched it, I don't think it would be worth it. Now with HBO Max, you get a ton of movies for free for $16 a month. That's pretty good. But at the end of the day, I don't really think this movie was worth as much as my time. But that's just my opinion because I've never been really interested in Godzilla movies or King Kong movies or big monster fights. I've just never thought that they were interesting. I've always thought that it's just a being that's like heavily CGI'd and designed well, for one, but not really that well. I think the story is kind of hard to get connected with. There's nothing really there. It's more just two monsters fighting. How I basically said it was is that it's just a linear story that you'd find in like a demo of a game that's not finished, and that's how I felt. Because like there's no character growth. There's like a little girl that's like deaf and talks to King Kong through sign language, and I'm like, I don't really agree with that. I think that's a little weird and too much, and it's just like, why does that exist? Tell me, why does that exist? Like, it shows like character for that character, but like, I don't think that a huge monkey would know how to do sign language. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, of why? I mean, it was cool, but when I'm looking back, I'm like, even if that wasn't there, nothing would have changed. And the reason why I say that is, well, because if the monkey couldn't talk, they still would have done the same exact thing they've done, the same thing that would have happened, and the same exact ending would have happened. If they would have minus that little girl from the whole entire movie, nothing would be different. I mean, everything's pretty predictable what was going on. But yeah, that's my opinion on King Kong vs. Godzilla. I ranked this movie about a 67. Not everything's horrible about the movie, but would I ever watch this movie again? No. I will never watch a sequel of this. I will never watch a prequel of this. I will never watch one of these movies. I don't think they're interesting. I don't think they're enjoying, but that's just my opinion. I don't want to hate on the movie anymore. I just want to move on. There's other movies out there that are worse. For example, Batman v Superman is a worse movie than this, but it's okay. There's a lot more movies that come in the future. Godzilla and King Kong will probably be back for another one in about a few years when they're done with this one making tons of money, because I already know it will. The Rotten Tomato score is very high. They're going to make tons of money because of reviews and critics, because it's a King Kong vs. Godzilla movie. They've been out for almost a century, so yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews to come in the future very soon. And yeah, see you guys next one. See you guys later.
Think of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.